What's going on, everybody? I am the MackRoberts,
What's going on, y'all? I'm Joey Green, back in
and
the building.
yeah, you already know it's been a while. And this is the Cop the Restock podcast. Now, this is going to be a special episode. We're not going to be doing general recaps and Cop the Restock that we're usually used to. This is going to be a episode that we recorded a while back, and it's going to be actually technically episode 6 and episode 7. It's going to be our Mount Rushmore. And basically we are doing our Mount Rushmore from Jordan 1 through 17.
Brother, we definitely put a lot of time, effort, and debates into these Mount Rushmores, as sneaker lovers and Jordan lovers. So I think folks will definitely enjoy our perspective on these Mount Rushmores. We went back and forth a lot with these. So it'll be good to hear from some other folks when they give feedback. But yeah, this is a special episode, and I'm looking forward to folks seeing it for sure.
Yeah, and we're going to have more episodes coming in the future, but this is our Mount Rushmore part 1, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Roll the clip.
Enjoy.
So, what do we define as a Mount Rushmore?
We can just go off silhouette. Keep it simple.
Okay, so we are naming the Mount Rushmore for every, we'll say, Jordan silhouette 1 through 14.
Yeah, we can go there.
All right, for the Jordan 1, I would say obviously the bright pair is on there. Um Chicago. Do you give the Travis Scott and Off-White as the other two?
Mm, I think it's fair based on their impact.
Yeah. I, I
So
was
yeah, I think it's fair.
I was getting ready to say the Jordan 1 the Jordan 1 Travis Scott basically single-handedly brought, and between that and the Off-White, brought people back to the Jordan 1. Like the Jordan 1s were sitting outside of like the most OG colorways. And then, opening the door for other collabs like Union to come in and
Yep.
essentially sell for $1,000. Like you can literally point to Virgil Abloh and Travis Scott for the reason that happened.
Absolutely.
The Jordan 2. Jordan 2 is actually funny. Like it's an interesting like silhouette. Like because I like for me, the four that come up are the Don C's, the OG Chicago pair. Like the Off-White doesn't come to me like that.
Yeah,
I think of
I
the
like
mellow
those a lot.
I think of the mellow pair though.
Yeah.
Um and then I'm not even sure, like for me, I'm like, is it the stoplight pack? Like the red, yellow, green pair? It's not, but like I can't really think of another like the Jordan like the two is is so forgettable for a lot of people. Like
Yeah, it is.
um probably like just like the Chicago, like you have the red, white, and black pair, and then probably like what, like the red and white pair.
Hmm.
Yeah. What do you think the Jordan 3 is?
Jordan threes, white cements, black cements,
Hmm.
fire reds, and fourth one. Let me see. What would I put for the fourth? Mm, I'm gonna go true blue.
So you going strictly OG on this?
Yeah, I gotta stick to OGs.
I'm
Too fire.
I'm trying to think of like what if one is going to get replaced, it's probably going to be probably the Fire Reds or the True Blues. I'm trying to think like what I would replace them with. Like the Cool Gray for
That's the
me,
question.
um, like I remember seeing the Cool Grays for the first time and was like, I need a pair. From '06. Do the Right Thing kind of is the same thing, but not so much. Um, would you put the Domenbecker on there?
Mm, Probably an honorable mention, but probably not on Mount Rushmore. I'm
I
just I'm strictly OG threes guy.
Okay. I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna put it on my
Go ahead.
list. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Fight
would
for it, brother.
I would say the black cement, the white cement for sure,
Mhm.
classics.
Yep.
I would then put the Doenbecker 3 on there, and then I would put the. Do I believe in the fire red enough to put it? Yeah, I might just put the fire red on there also. But I
There
think.
you
Oh,
go.
no matter of fact, no, I will put the cool gray on there. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, over the fire reds?
over the fire reds. Um,
Okay. Okay.
I'm like I said that. So much of like when I really started collecting sneakers, was during that 2005 2006 lifestyle era. Um, like that's when you know I was like, oh, I need this pair. I need that pair. Like I started, being on like all the old school websites, just looking them up. I need that pair. The cool gray was one of the first pairs that I saw, and I was like, that's a clean pair. I need that. I
Right.
think that for sure, like the cool gray is always going to be on my Mount Rushmore. The Jordan 4 though is an interesting one.
Should be a fun one.
What's your Mount Rushmore for the 4?
For the four, I'm gonna go white cements, of course.
Uh huh.
Breads, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's kind of scary
I
after
love
that.
the. It does get scary after that. Military blues. I love military blues. I had the
Mm-hmm.
and I got the re-release from or recent re-release. And for the fourth, oh man, fourth is kind of a toss-up, but uh, just because of the updated shape and just how good they feel on feet, Pine Green SB4 might be the most
Wow.
comfortable. Might be the most comfortable Jordan 4 like on the streets right now. They feel so good. And even though I don't skate, but I used to hang out with skaters and I still do, but
Mm-hmm.
those pine greens feel like heaven, man. I love them.
I did not think that you were gonna go with the pine green 4. I had so many ahead of that for sure in my head. Um, that's not even the SB I would have put on that list. Like I would have probably gone with the red or the red sample pair. I saw
Yeah.
that and I was like, that's crazy. Um, for me, I would say the fire red, or not fire red, excuse me, the black cement, and the white cement, or the bread and white cement pair. Both classic pairs. Those are the only
Absolutely.
OGs that are going to be on my list. For me, um, undefeated for
Mm,
classic. The way that shoe changed the entire game.
yeah,
Like
I feel that.
like for years everybody was like, I need a pair of undefeated fours. We never paid $25,000 for it, but definitely needed that. I think for me the other pair that would be on the list would be the Black Cat will not make my list. As the streets love the Black Cat.
They do.
Streets love the Doenbecker also. Um I think that I'm gonna go with. I think that I'm gonna go with the Lightning. No, Thunder
That's a
4.
good one.
The Thunder 4.
Thunder over lightning.
Thunder over Lightning.
Okay, that's fair. Both are
Um,
really good shoes.
I think that again, if you were a sneakerhead coming up in the early 2000s, you knew that the Thunder and Lightning pack was kind of like the super holy grail before they retroed both of them like 3 different times. Like they still haven't released the tour pair, which I don't think they're like. It seems like they're just never gonna re-release the tour threes, tour
Those are so
fours.
tough. Yeah,
Um,
tour fours are so tough.
but yeah, like that was a shoe again that a lot of people in the LS like early 2000s era really went to bat for sure.
Hmm.
Jordan 5. I'm gonna start on the Jordan 5 this one.
All right, go
Uh
ahead.
for me, it's the black cement, iconic shoe, or the black cement, metallic, sorry.
Yeah.
Metallic 5, iconic shoe. I like I said, anybody who's been in the sneaker game knows that that's one of the most iconic shoes ever.
Hmm.
I would say after that, the grape. Um, Anybody around, that's a shoe that transcended into pop culture with
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yep.
Um, I think this is gonna be a little bit more of a grounded. I was trying to think of like what I would put. I was thinking about and this is kind of like off the cuff. I didn't really do any like super hard studying on it or anything. The muslin off white Jordan 5. Another
Those are tough.
shoe that kind of really changed the game on a lot of people's in a lot of people's minds. Um, and then I mean the Jordan 5 has got so many great colorways, like the
Yeah, can't go
K5,
wrong.
the K54, the white and green pairs, the Supreme pairs. Like their collabs
Yeah.
their collab game is heavy on the Jordan 5. Um, I would say, I'm trying to think of like, is there a pair that beats out just the Fire Red 5 with the black tongue? And I think I might just go with the Jordan 5 black tongue. Tokyo is on my short list though. It's one of my
Mm.
favorite pairs to see. Laney are also on my short list. They need to
Oh
retro those
yeah.
again.
Fire.
Um, yeah, that's my list. What's your list?
Black metallics, of course. That's probably my favorite Jordan 5. Just love the black colorway, metallic colorway.
Mm-hmm.
You could pretty much wear it with anything.
Yep.
What else? Let me see. I would also go with the black tongue fire red fives. I always want a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Always liked how they looked on feet and of
Yep.
course on MJ. Just a really cool shoe. That's number two. Number three on the Mount Rush. Hmm. Those gray or dark gray off-white fives.
Mm-hmm.
Always thought those were insane.
Yep.
Always wanted a pair. Couldn't get them, but they're a special shoe to me. They're just super fly. R.I.P.
Right.
Virgil. And for number four, number four is kind of a toss up. Kind of hard to say, but ever since I first saw them and how they popped, I always knew I wanted a pair. Fingers crossed to the sneaker guys that I get lucky. I'm gonna go with the Tokyo fives.
For sure. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
definitely see like the Tokyo 5 is such a it's ingrained in anybody who grew up in the 2000s, remember seeing those
Hmm.
2010, 2011. I remember seeing them like they at the time like the OG pair was going for like $3,000-$4,000. Definitely couldn't afford it at the time. And at this point now they're like $9,000, $10,000. Glad that they're retro in them now. Definitely, I'm going to get myself a pair. I'd rather get them at retail, but I'm gonna get myself a pair for sure.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna just treat myself,
Yeah,
regardless of the outcome.
right. Jordan 6. What's your Jordan 6 Mount Rushmore?
Jordan 6, black infrareds,
Mm-hmm.
white infrareds,
Okay.
Carmines. Love the
Okay.
Carmines. And number four, let me see. So many toss ups. Let me see. Oh, you know what? What I recently got in a trade, 2014, well, just in general, Sport Blues. Just really,
Mhm.
really smooth colorway. That white and blue was just They just hit so nice. I got them in a trade this summer, only like once or twice, but I was just kind of like, yeah, I finally got my hands on these, but I still need a few more pairs to close that O. But
Yeah.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Um, yeah, for sure. Love the like I said, the sport blues and the new maroons for forever were on lists of like Jordans that had never retroed. They only retroed once each, 2014 and then 2016.
Mhm.
For me, my Jordan 6 Mount Rushmore is going to be the black infrared, um, the Olympic 2000 pair.
How did I forget the Olympics?
Um, like that was one of the first retros in a brand new colorway. I think that really, and then also iconic moments in the Jordan 6 for the Jordan brand athletes at the time.
Hmm.
I would say the Doenbecker 6. Um,
Solid.
Another classic Doenbecker model that has seen a retro as well. And again, the Jordan 6 is such a deep colorway bag. Like,
Definitely.
like I'm thinking about like I said, the new maroon, the sport blue, the white. I mean, the white infrared probably should make my list. The DMPs, like that pack
Mm,
really that shut the game
yeah,
down for sure.
definitely.
Um, the Travis Scotts, the Gatorades. I think that I'm going to go with I think I'm gonna go with the Carmines.
Solid.
It's another OG colorway for sure. I think that it didn't get a lot of love. It doesn't get a lot of love now, but again, like that was a pair in 2000. If you were like 2000, like the early 2010s or even like the mid 2010s, right before they retro, like you got a pair of those. You got a pair of like Aqua Eights, Great Fives. Like those were that's the shoes we held in high regard, and that's always gonna be on my Mount Rushmore for sure. Um, Next up, we are looking at the Jordan Mount Rushmore for the 7.
Hmm.
What's on your list?
Raptors.
Okay.
Let me see. Olympic sevens for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like the Cardinals. I'll put those up there.
Really?
I do like those. They're smooth. And huh. Oh, Bordeaux's.
You think the Cardinals is the third best colorway of the Jordan 7?
I was never really like the biggest seven guy.
Mm-hmm.
So like I kind of latched on to, those colorways mainly, but was never really like too deep into the sevens. But
Mm-hmm.
the Cardinal was one that I did always like. I just like how, even though
Uh
I don't even wear my pair that much, but yeah, they on there.
yeah. I think mine is gonna be pretty OG based. I'm trying to like in my head go through and think. Number one for me is the Jordan 7 hair.
That's
That
a good
is
one. Yeah.
that's probably one of my favorite shoes, period.
Hmm.
And then I'm also gonna go with the uh Jordan 7 Olympics. Um Another OG colorway for sure. Iconic moments has been retroed. That needs a retro also. That hasn't retroed since I think 2012. Unless was there 20, no, there wasn't a 2016 retro. 2012 was the last time they retroed. Um the The Raptor pair. Is it gonna make my list? I don't
Mm.
I don't know if the Raptor makes my list. Um I'm like really trying to like think in my head like cuz for me it's like my Mount Rushmore is got a super deep cut and it's a pair that I've been looking out for years and I've got to eventually pull the trigger on it for sure before it just becomes completely out of reach. The Jordan 7 Muto from the 2008 Olympics. I just need to pull the trigger on that eventually. And just get
Yeah.
that. I remember seeing that for the first time. I was like, that is one of the craziest shoes ever with the lace packs and everything. I need a pair of those for sure. Um, the Jordan 7 Raptor. Like it's for me, it's between like the Raptors, the Ray Allen PE, ironically enough.
Those are
Not
tough. Yeah.
because of like the actual release, but because of the fact that that's such an iconic PE, like a iconic shoe in PE lore. Um, or the I think I do go with the Raptor. It is the championship shoe. Jordan did wear it when he captured his second ring. I think I go with the Jordan 7. You know, I thought about it. Yeah, it's the Jordan 7 for me. Jordan 8 with as that's actually my favorite silhouette, so I will actually go off on the Jordan 8.
Good.
Um so I would say the Bugs Bunny,
Yeah.
the Aqua,
Of course.
um the the women's Aqua actually, which like I'm glad I can fit into a 10 and a half you know, for that shoe for sure. And then um I would say, do I just go the Chrome 8? I'm trying to think of if there's another shoe that I would go over. Like that Chrome, I love the Chrome 8 over the original playoff 8. Um I'm not pressed on the Doenbeckers enough for it.
Yeah.
I think I go Chrome 8. Another OG retro.
Yeah. I like the chromes a lot too. I'm gonna go Aquas for sure.
Mhm.
Playoffs for sure.
Okay.
Chromes. My cousin had a pair and she passed them down to me when I was younger, so they're just like always ingrained in my head.
Mhm.
And then fourth would be probably Bugs Bunnies. I need a pair of Bugs Bunnies bad, so I'm glad they're coming back out this year.
Yeah. Actually, this is my O2 pair. Like, look at this thing. Like, this thing is dead, bro. Like, I need to do on everything on these, like the midsole. Like, I had to go into my storage unit. I actually randomly found this pair,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I need to do a whole treatment on this. Um, or I can just wait for the next pair to come out. But like the Jordan, I ran these down to the ground for sure. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is part one of a two-parter for the Mount Rushmore of the Jordan line. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow us everywhere at CoppedtheRestock. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon. As always, catch you in the next one. Be well.